What's the deal? What's the deal? Where my people at? What's up? What's up? What's up? Where my people at? What's the deal? Y'all on here? Y'all up in here? What's up? What's the deal, y'all? Had to jump on this thing real quick, man. Had to jump up in here. About to show y'all something. Jump in the comments. Let me know you up in here. Who all up in here? What's up? How my mic sound? No, I can't see who in here unless they comment. I can't see the people. So yeah, y'all tired of losing? Do it hurt yet? That's cool. Y'all need lottery posts. Gotta have lottery posts to see what I'm seeing. I mean, of course, you can see it on this screen, but I want y'all to be able to navigate and do this yourself. What do that got to do with anything? Pennsylvania got 069. What's up, y'all? Say something in the comments so I know who it is. So I know y'all up in here. About to show y'all state by state. Y'all need to get y'all pen and paper out so y'all could put these plays in. So, what's up? Y'all got a pencil and a paper? Trying to show y'all how to get down on these fools. Load y'all account up. Go on and jump on BetAnySports.eu. Make y'all account. So, I already see right here. They got 313 2 days ago. They got 819 today. It ain't nothing left for them to do but come right back with this 1-1. Just like they did right here. They pulled a 98. They're going to drop a 1-1. Easy peasy. They got to do it. So, just based off of these numbers right here, I would just flip this 313 inside out and make 131. But I wouldn't just up and just play it just because, like a random guess. What I will actually do is search it and do some research on that number real quick. That's what you actually want to do. Want to go on here. If y'all just jumping in, we looking at California and we trying to see, is it a good play to drop a 131 since they got 313 and they got the 98 and they always bring you 11 behind the 98. So you just go on here. If you ain't got lottery posts, you better log in lottery posts and make you a account. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. So California, that's what we searching. So let's look up that 113. See what they talking about. See what kind of history it got. Alright, it last failed August 7th. So it's 2 months ago. So let's do like this. You first look at the date. It's the 13th October. It got a history date of October 11th. That ain't too far from today's date in history. So you go over to the next and you just look at the history. Because the lottery can only do what they can do. And no more. They don't got a lot of moves. They only got 10 digits, 0 through 9. You know what I'm saying? So they can only do so much. At the end of the day. If y'all can hear me good and the music ain't drowning me out or nothing, let me know in the comments. So yeah. My next thing After I do the little research, and like I said, I see it got a history date of not too far from the date that we at, because they like to, repeat stuff historically. A little game they play, because this ain't nothing but a game. And if you know what they doing next, then you know what to do next. It's pretty straightforward. But like y'all ain't gonna be able to see this, but on my end, I'm looking at what they call a relative book, and I'm checking to see what all relatives this 113 got that already failed, so we can kind of solidify whether or not we want to put that play in. So right now, 1-3. 491. 311. 057. 768. So yeah, that's the part that y'all can't really see because I'm doing it on my phone. But that's a major key to being successful at hitting these numbers consistently. If you don't got a relative book, okay, so according to the relative book, 145 is a relative. And so it just recently hit 145 right there. That's a relative to the 113 that we investigating right now. So we're going to mark that down as a possibility. You know what I'm saying? So 131. 718. Yep, 781. That's another one. Right there, that's another one. It's in the relative book. So that's letting you know. That's like an indicator, you know what I'm saying? 875, that's another one. It's another relative to the 131. It's all coming together. It's starting to make sense. It's starting to make sense that you might want to play that number in California. See what I'm saying? It's pretty straightforward, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get you a couple of relative books. You know what I'm saying? Or shoot me your email and I'll email them to you. It ain't nothing. And you can start winning. Cause I'm gonna show you how to do it. It really ain't nothing to it. 043. That's another relative to 113. See what I'm saying? So all of them plays just recently hit. So at the end of the day, me personally, I'm putting that 131 in California. Personally, that's what I'm gonna do. If you need to play it, you need to get on BetAnySports.eu. BetAnySports.eu. Make you an account. Load you a couple dollars on there. I don't know, 20, 30 bucks or something. And you know what I'm saying? We going to start hopping on here on a daily basis. And we going to start cracking their heads open. You know what I'm saying? So what I also do is I also play heavier the way that it was, that it hasn't came most recent. So which that'll be 311 because it came 113 twice. It came 131 twice. 311, it haven't came that way since 2021. So I'm going to play all three ways. You know what I'm saying? On BetAnySports, you can play it for a quarter. That's 75 cents. Right quick. 75 cents. And then I'm going to go heavier on the 311. I'm going to probably drop $1 or $2 on that. You know what I'm saying? $1 get you 900. So you looking at 275 to come back with 18 with $2,000. You know what I'm saying? 2025. Because it got to come one of them ways. But if it comes straight, that the way that you went heavy on, you're looking at 2025 off of $2.75. Come on now. You get what I'm saying? Load y'all account up. BetAnySports.eu. Throw a couple dollars in there. We about to eat on them fools. You know what I'm saying? It's plain and simple, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just one state. You know what I'm saying? That's just one state. It's 50 something states. You know, all of them ain't on the lottery, so you can't play all the states, but just about all the states. You could, you know what I'm saying? You could eat off of. What's another state y'all want me to do? We'll do like probably 1 or 2 numbers every state. You know, I like that. That one number in Cali. I'm just, you know, this is just a quick little. I'm just trying to, you know, do that real quick. I think I'll let Cali Evening close on me because I think it closed at 9:15. So I think I missed it. Let me see. Yeah, I just missed it. So yeah, if it don't come tonight, you always can put it in for tomorrow. So I will wait on that California because I wasn't even looking at the time. So I missed out on jumping in on that one, but you can write that one down though. You can write that down. 311 for Cali, and then just play it all the ways. You want Iowa? I got you. I'm about to look at it right now. Is the sound too loud or is it low? Or do you hear it or not? Iowa. So Iowa got 916. So so what I know is, okay, so these run together. 19, 16, and 10, all that run together. So since they pulled them all already just recently, more than likely they're gonna pull another one right back. But which one, I don't know. I mean, of course. But you definitely got to be on the lookout for, you know, them to pull one of them right back. So I guess what we gonna do is we gonna start just going back. Let's see, you got 9-8. Remember, I said 9-8 is it bring 11 and it bring 33. So I don't see a 33 nowhere recently. So they definitely dying for a 33. Iowa's dying for a 33. They had one that was over a month ago. 33. And then but let's just make a note of that. Write that down, 33. And then we gonna look up some more stuff because at the end of the day, it's just all research and all the information is on lottery posts. Like they got all the information that you could think of in regards to the lottery. So, what we gonna do? Oh yeah, we gonna go on lottery posts and look. We gonna do a pairs analysis for Iowa. You know what I'm saying? Again, the lottery can only do so many moves because they only got 0 through 9. The lottery not like betting on football because a person can get injured in the first quarter and mess up your whole parlay or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So nothing can really affect the lottery because the numbers always the same, 0 through 9, never changed since forever. You know what I'm saying? Everything in the world it relate back to numbers. Your name, everything. Once you start looking up gematria and stuff like that, you start getting in depth with how deep the numbers can get. So everything matter as far as the numbers. So at the end of the day, I would just look stuff up. So in Iowa, like I said, 33. See, you know what I'm saying? As you see, I didn't look this up prior to you telling me. Exactly, numbers don't lie. That's correct. So they need a 33 very bad. As you see, that's the most overdue pair in Iowa. So with that being said, let's swing back over here. And again, I'm going to go to the handy dandy relative book. And I'm going to use the numbers that I already played and kind of backtrack off of that. And any numbers that got a 33, I'm going to write down. You get what I'm saying? So, 916, we going to look that number up. And boom. Triple three is one of the numbers. It got a 33. And they just had a 777. And lottery law is, everybody who a real player know this, they just got 777. So triples is hot in Iowa right now. They just got 777s. Usually, if you look up historical data, you can go right on Lottery Post and look it up. Usually, when a state get a triple, they usually get another one within the next 7 days or so. So with that being said, 333 is a relative number of 916. But we gonna keep looking. So okay, let's see. Two, 3, 3. Write that down. 233. 233 is a relative of 916. Write that down. We have to go back and research that number. So let's see. 619, 691. Okay. I'm looking through the books, y'all. Looking through the books. Trying to find that hit. Let's see. 169. Trying to find them 33s so we can easily hit it. Because it got to fall because it ain't failed in over a month. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple, man. You just did a little bit of research and got a whole lot of dollars. Okay. Let's see. Okay, what we doing? Okay. 619. Six one nine. Okay. Okay. I gotta look at one more book, y'all. One more, real quick. So far, you should have 333 and 233. 169. 196. 961. 916. 619. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be willing to do this. So, that number, I mean, well, yeah, I just pulled two numbers out that just off of the 916, but I'm going to just go a little further. And I'm going to do the 982 because I just want to see. 833. Write that down. 833. 928. Okay. Okay. One more. 289. 288. 982. 28. 533. Write that down. 533. Okay. So yeah, so far that's enough for now. That's enough for now. So you should have 233, 333, and 533. You should have that right now. For item. But we gone. But we gonna research them numbers. Do some research on them numbers real quick. Oh, and I said, see, 833. Thank you. Somebody was listening. See? Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay. Cause I wasn't writing them down. I was just calling them out. I was trying to go fast. So now you would go over here, use the search engine, and today, today laptop. Okay. Pick three. Okay. So let's just see for shits and giggles. See the last time that came. Last fell in 22, December 22. It don't have no October history, but that don't mean nothing. Might still just, put 25 cents on it just because at the end of the day. But 233, let's see. Let's check it out. Ooh wee. It ain't failed since August of 2022. So let's look at the history. October 11th. See, that's near this date. Again, all they do is the same tricks over and over again. So, you know what I'm saying? You might want to jot that down because it's long, long, long overdue. And the most overdue way is 233. That's the most overdue of all the three ways that number can come. So, play all three ways and then put an extra whatever on the 233. You know what I'm saying? Because again, it was a relative number. So it's very likely to come. 533. Let's see what 533 say. Again, August of 2022. See, they all fell around the same time. That's because they relative numbers. And again, all they do is the same tricks over and over. August 9th, it got a history date. Let's see. October the motherfucking 13th. Excuse my French. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying. I can't make this up. It got a history date of October the 13th. I don't really even need to go no further after seeing that. But yeah, so let's see what's the most overdue way. Is look like 533. No. Should be 335. 335. Most overdue way. 335. 335. Okay. So let's look at 833. See what kind of history that mug got. Know what I'm saying? See, it just recently fell in September. I mean, that don't mean it can't come back because they can pull the same number every day of the week. So, I still look up the historical data and try to see at the end of the day. It got some October plays, but they more, later on in the month. But you say they around the same date. See, it came the 28th in 04. It came the 28th in 02. It came the 24th, and O3C is always around the same time. That's what I mean when I say like the data, pretty much tell the story, and that's undeniable. You know what I'm saying? Your grandma didn't teach you this about the lottery. You know what I'm saying? Your grandma, all she did was went and played, you know what I'm saying, somebody's birthday and crossed her fingers. You know what I'm saying? She ain't go in depth and looking through all this information. You know what I'm saying? The money is in the information at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? The money is in the information. So, you know. Oh, I didn't look at the most the most overdue way for that number. Let's see. So 383 is the most overdue way. 383. So you got. Did I say? Which way did I say for Iowa for 233? What was the most overdue? But so you got for Iowa, you should be playing 333, 335, 383, and what was okay, 233. Okay, so 233, 383, 335, and 333. That's what you should be playing for Iowa. You know what I'm saying? Throw them on BetAnySports.eu. You could also play on a website called Bet and Bet. Bet and Bet. Dot. What's their website? It's Bet and Bet. .uk. That's bet in the letter N. Bet in bet .uk. You can also play there. I prefer BetAnySports because they platform is just a little bit better. Because the options that they give you when you playing, like how you can replay your bets, and they just kind of simplify it. Bet and Bet ain't really there yet, but they cool though. And both of these sites are reputable, and people have won. Yeah, no, Bet and Bet .uk. People have won, hundreds of thousands, and people have gotten payouts after a withdrawal request. So, at the end of the day, don't put your life savings on there. You know what I'm saying? But if you hit, request a withdrawal to your Bitcoin wallet and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? So far, you should have 2 hits. Cali. It was what was it? 131. What was the? Let me see. I forgot what the longest overdue way was because I ain't write that down. Once again. Let's see. Longest overdue is 311. uh, Hey man, Peter Popoff, he bought that paper. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at him. Speaking of Peter Popoff, I don't know. Y'all any other states or a particular number you want to do some research on? Let me know. And I'll you know what I'm saying? I'll put it in the machine and do a little research on it. You know, don't, you know. 927. 927 just failed. And I don't really, I like to play, like, long overdue numbers. So, like, if a number keep falling back to back to back, I'll probably miss it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's see. 10, 11, and 120. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what they talking about on here. Let's see. Now as far as the 4 digits go, that's not my strong suit. I'll play them, you know. I hit them every now and then, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, I stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying? I eat where I know I can eat. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I put 1101. That was goofy. Let me go back. Oh, but that's still 1011. My bad. Duh. Okay. So there is no October data, but that don't mean nothing. How, like, when it comes to these type of numbers like this, you got to do some real digging, and like, it's definitely overdue, or it's due rather. I ain't gonna say it's overdue because it tend to fall, you know, maybe once a year. There was a gap here, 3-year gap where it didn't fall at all, but on the average it fell at least maybe once a year. I see a little gap right there. There was a gap here, big gap right there, but I just go off the average, and it usually fall at least once a year, but maybe, you know, maybe a little longer. Because numbers like this just don't fall on a regular basis because of the probability of it falling. You know what I'm saying? You got 3 numbers that's alike. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, at the end of the day, you got to do the math on the lottery. And you got to say, well, why this number don't fall more often versus another number? Well, because the probability of all 3 of these numbers coming and then one oddball number and it being that number. So like you might get 1112, 1113, 1114. So like it got to go through all of those numbers and then potentially hope that this one last digit fall. You know what I'm saying? See, like, this number not a number that I just up and play, because I mean something gotta really, you know, be giving me, I don't know, some kind of indicator. Now if it's falling a lot in other states, like if I do like this and I, you know, look at the board and I say, well, you know, if I go back and I choose all states and see, you know, is it falling like that? Like, I'm gonna narrow it down though to I'm gonna narrow it down from all history. I'm gonna just narrow it down to the past 30 days. And if it's just falling a lot, then I might play it, See, it fell twice in the last 30 days. It fell in two different places. But at the end of the day, it's not necessarily a I don't know. It's just it takes some deeper research, and you would have to do like this for this number. Let me show you the type of research involved with that number in particular, or that type of number. The type of research is extensive, and most people just not inclined to do it. They want the money, but they don't want to put the work in. You know what I'm saying? The average person, they want the money, but they don't want to put the work in. You know what I'm saying? So, you would have to look this up, and then you would have to go back to these dates. June 6th, you would have to kind of like write those dates down, and then you would have to do this. You would have to go to the calendar for Michigan. You have to go look on the calendar. It's that deep. What the hell? So when you're looking on the calendar, it'll show you a bird's eye view. So you want to go to 2022. That was the last time it fell. You got to start there. So again, that was June 6, 2022. So you would have to go and look around here, because that was June 6 when it came. And then you would have to look at our recent draws, right? And then you have to go and compare and see if anything that recently fell around that same time in 2022, when the number that you trying to track down fell. You gotta go back in history and look and see, do anything match? And then you jot that down and say, well, this number fell, so I could potentially be looking for this number to come. But you don't stop there. You gotta go back, look at the next date, 2021, February 1st. And go back to the calendar. Check that. And you look at February 1st. And then you look around that date and see if anything look familiar that just recently fell. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look and say, do anything look familiar that recently fell in Michigan? Anything look familiar? And then you just keep cross-referencing. So then you start seeing the similarities. And that's how you track a number like 10, 11 down. You know what I'm saying? Like but you even go even more in depth and you start looking at other states. Because like you see, again, the numbers are the same all over the world. So you would have to look at those other states that fell, where it fell at. Like just recently, you saw it was 2 states in the last 30 days. You go back to them states and you look at those numbers and compare those numbers to these numbers. And that kind of like give you an idea you know, whether it's about to pop off. You got to dig in like that. You know, when it come to that type of number, for sure. You know, I mean, is it worth it? You know, is it worth it to you to throw? Because you could throw $1 each way. It costs you $4 on BetAnySports. Drop $4 because you could play it each way for $1, and it's guaranteed 9,000. You know what I'm saying? So is that worth it to you to do that kind of research and dig in? You know what I'm saying? You gotta decide if it's worth it to you. At the end of the day, if you want that bag, then you gotta do it that way. But let's see, $24.99. $24.99. Okay. Now, today the 13th. It got a history date of October the 15th. Again, history always repeat itself. And you know, it leaves clues. So, you jot that down. Say it got a history date of a day that's close to this date. Tomorrow the 14th. You know what I'm saying? So, you jot that down. And then, okay, it don't have no more. So, what you want to do, you want to go back. And then you want to search all the states and see if it recently fell. See if it's floating around. Because all they do is copy each other. All these states do follow each other. And let's see. So, boom, it fell 3 times in the past 30 days. See, it just fell October the 5th. Could it be coming to this state? Very likely. Why? Because it had a history date of the 15th. And it's been falling in different states. And that's a good indicator that it could be coming to your state. You know what I'm saying? The lottery is, you know, at the end of the day, it's just numbers. And they tell on themselves. They tell a story. You know what I'm saying? They leave breadcrumbs. So, how long we been on here? It's about time to end this live. Unless y'all got something else y'all want me to look at. California got 833. What I told y'all about that 33? What I told y'all about that 9-8, bringing that 3-3 and that 1-1. I can't make this up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't really go in depth, but yeah, at the end of the day. So I'm still looking for 3-1-1. Cause I mean, come on now. They still need that 1-1. You know what I'm saying? I told you 98. Bring the 3-3. The 3-3 had just dropped, but they brought it right back. It'd be like that. You know what I'm saying? So they still got to they have to bring 11. They have to. It'd be against the law for them to not bring that 1-1. So again, California, look for 3-1-1. Like, put that in. You know, I expect to see it in the next couple of days. For Cali. Yeah, Cali. Going back to Cali. Yeah. Like I said, next next couple days. They expect to see that number in Cali. You know what I'm saying? Since they keep pulling eights, I probably would put 811 with it. I have, you know what I'm saying? This is just me going off. I haven't did no research on it, you know what I'm saying? But this is just quick, just being quick. But since they keep pulling eights, I would probably drop 8112 just in case. You know what I'm saying? And since they keep dropping the threes, well, they already dropped the 331. So yeah, definitely 311. You know what I'm saying? Drop that in. Get paid. You know what I'm saying? And let me see. What else happened? What else is happening on here? Look at this. This just failed yesterday in Michigan. 0171 just failed yesterday in Michigan. So I told you all these numbers do is follow each other. That's all the states just, you know, just drop the numbers back to back. So you see it in one state, start looking for it in another state. Especially if you see it a lot, see it floating around, then start researching it for your state. And more than likely, you're going to pop it. Highly likely. You know what I'm saying? You remember that little cube you used to shake up and you ask a question? Say, is it likely? Is this likely to happen? Or you ask a question and say, highly likely. Yeah, it's highly likely to happen. I don't make the rules. You know what I'm saying? So y'all finished? Y'all done? Or y'all want me to look at some more stuff? Let me know. If not, then I'm about to get up off of here and look some more stuff up and sit back and wait for the rest of my plays that I already put in. Sit back and wait for them to come into fruition. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with that. Same principle applied to these 5-digit numbers too. You know what I'm saying? They do the same thing. You know, they just bigger numbers. Yeah, the payout is bigger, but at the end of the day, they kind of do the same stuff. But you got to dig in and research it and, you know, find out what you think it's gonna do. And then you just put that play in and sit back. And then that's another thing. When you playing on BetAnySports or bet, you can play in advance. Like you can, and again, you could play as low as like 25 cents. So like you can put in, you know, you could say, well, that number is you could be like, that number is about to come, and I know it's about to come, but I don't know when. But you could put your plays in advance, and that way you ain't got to worry about it. You just put them in and sit back and wait. You know what I'm saying? Then collect your bread at the end of the day. See, now Massachusetts. See, anytime you see a number like this, which is like 100 pair, same thing with the 3-digit. You see 100 pair, like this. Virginia got this 100 pair. See, you can. These run together. 100 pairs and sequence pairs. So see, they got 3, 4, 5. A couple days later, they got 100 pair. They run together. You know what I'm saying? So you see one, look for the other. You just gotta, when you see 100 pair, start researching which when you see the sequence number, start researching which 100 pair they need. You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. Start looking it up. Start looking at the data. You know what I'm saying? Go through it and look and see what's overdue. Like, I'm sure if I would have saw this and looked this up, you don't see a 08 nowhere. So 800 would have been a prime suspect, because before, let me see, the last time it had failed, September 24th. So it was overdue, because everything, it's only 10 digits. You know what I'm saying? Everything else had already failed. So it was more than likely that an 800 was gonna drop. I mean, you know, like I said, I don't make the rules, but obviously the rules apply. So the same thing, like I was just telling you, you see a 00, then a sequence probably failed or is about to fall. So this right here is a 00. And I think they just had a sequence. Let me see, because I think I had caught it. Let me see. But if that wasn't DC, then they might be about to get one, because I really don't see one, so it must not have been DC. So yeah, you might want to start looking for a sequence in the 4-digit. See, that's a 4-digit you can catch. Sequence in the 4-digit for DC. I know for sure they need a 5-digit sequence. I know for sure they need that. They ain't had that in a minute. I've been already on that one. But since they dropped this, you know, they dropped this right here. And then anytime, like, you see they got, where is that? Thought I just saw another 00. Okay. So yeah, you got the 00. You got the 00 right here. You got a Pig 4 triple right here. So like, once they start doing stuff like that and you ain't seen something else, like I said, like a sequence number, then they probably about to pull a sequence number. Because all they do is repeat the same moves over and over. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't do nothing else, because they just numbers. It's only 0 to 9. So and going back to what we were saying about the numbers floating around, we just had called out the 383 for Iowa, and so it just fell in Cali, so that's a great indicator that it's floating around. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you put them plays in. for that Iowa. So what's up, y'all? Y'all need me to look at another state, or y'all ready to go to bed? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know. Y'all need to look at another state, or y'all want to go to bed? What we doing? Cause y'all ain't saying nothing. Yep, maybe y'all already went to bed. Y'all already went to bed? Y'all already went to sleep? Let me know. Let me know what we doing. Yeah, Wisconsin need a series in the 4-digit too. Wisconsin. Let me see. Yeah, they need it. 7833. Okay, I got you. Yeah, they need it because see, when you start seeing numbers like this that look almost like a sequence number, and they ain't had one, and they drop a 00, they most definitely about to get one. See what I'm saying? That's all you got to do is pay attention to what they doing. See, it's like they trying to do it, but like it's like something about them dropping those 00s that just make it just pop out. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't control the lottery, but that's just my observation. That's all. So, let me see. 7833. 7833. See what they talking about. Damn. Okay, so I see it's floating around a little bit. It's floating around. Let's check it out for Michigan. So let's see. Clear. I'm just gonna keep Michigan. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you said keep going, but like, what you want me to look at? That's the question. Okay, so it last fell in February. So, again, based off of the data. So, you see, it's been falling like twice a year, but you see, it's like a 2-year gap. Like, generally, it's got like a 2-year gap on it on most. So, I personally would probably stay away from it. But, if you feeling it, then by all means, do what you got to do. But, it got a previous date that's near this date. But again, since I don't know, like I don't know, it could be about to fall. Like I don't, this is kind of tricky because again, it's got every time it fell in a year, it fell twice in that year. But then it was like a 2-year gap. except for like right here. But then you see, if you look at all these, 2 years, then 3 years right there, then 2 years, and then you know what I'm saying, it failed. So it could fall again this year before the year end. You know what I'm saying? But if you gonna play it, then I'm gonna tell you, keep it in, and you know what I'm saying, because if it come, you will miss it. Like at the end of the day, I see. Let me see. Yeah, like I said, you would have to kind of look at. You kind of have to look at the the calendar. You know what I'm saying, and look at those dates, and start looking at the similarities, and see what fell around those times. Like what other numbers fell that was around this time that potentially push this number out. That's what you got to look for. Oh yeah. I wanna see. So yeah, what else y'all want me to look at? If y'all want me to look at something else, what you want me to look at? Or are you about to go to bed? Which one? Need me to look at something, or you about to go to bed? Let me know. Look at that. 4, 5, 6, 7, Oregon. Now look at this. Watch this. So it goes 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days later. See what I'm saying? Sequence number. 0, 0, sequence number. Like them easy plays that y'all can go right here on Lottery Post and look for. When you see this in a state, you see a 0, 0. You got your scroll. What that mean? when you see this in the state, all you gotta do is do the research. Go up here, you know what I'm saying? Search it. Search, like, you see when that had failed, you would go like this. You would have went to Oregon. Straight like that. See, I just click check them all, because you don't want to miss, you know what I'm saying? Check all of them for Oregon. And then you would do this. You would go 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9. You would do that. Boom. Put all the sequence numbers. Check it out. We ain't gonna look at that because boom. See, one had just failed on October the 3rd. But again, that 0-0 came on the 8th. So, you know, again, they can only do the same moves over and over. So, at the end of the day, let's see. On the 3rd, that failed, but look what failed right before that. See, that 0-0 brought this 1, 2, 3, 4. This 0-0 right here, 4,000, brought 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like lottery laws, man. I can't make this up. You know? So if you would have saw this 4,000, then you went and researched and said, well, when the last time a sequence number came? And then you would have saw the last one was September 21st. And then so you would have said, okay, well, I think I might want to play some sequence numbers. And then you would have caught that 1, 2, 3, 4 in 3 days. Well, 2 days. Boom. Just like that. So again, I ask, is there anything else that y'all want me to look at that go a 0-0? So that's what y'all should do. Go to look at Tennessee. See, they got a 0-0 in the 4-digit. Go look at them on your own. Go on lotterypost.com. Make you an account. The free account, you can look back maybe a month or two. I don't know. But a paid account is $7 a month. But it gives you access to all the information, all the way back to the 70s. So, go on Lottery Post. You see this 4-digit right here. You see they got a 0-0. So they either just had a sequence number or they about to get a sequence number. I ain't about to look it up right now. I want y'all to look that up. For Tennessee, look up 0, 1, 2, 3 all the way to 6, 7, 8, 9 for Tennessee. It should look like this when you're done. 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 6, 7, 8, 9. I want y'all to look that up for Tennessee. I ain't about to do that one for you. That's your homework. That's your homework. Go on Lottery Post and pull up the data for Tennessee and figure out, do they need a sequence number in the 4-digit? What else y'all want me to look at? Anything else? Anything else y'all want me to look at? So, if you trying to get in, I advise you to get y'all a notebook, couple pens, a subscription to Lottery Post, and a subscription to BetAnySports and or Bet and Bet. I prefer BetAnySports.eu just because they navigate. I just like how it's set up. And yeah, get it popping. You know what I'm saying? What else y'all want me to look at? Anything else? Anything else y'all want me to look at? We gonna get these hits up out of here. I already gave y'all Wisconsin need a 4-digit series. I already gave y'all that. I gave y'all, if y'all wasn't on here, Cali need 311. Play it all three ways. 113, 131. Play it all three ways for Cali. Be looking for that. 311 should be coming to Cali. Iowa need possibly 333, but maybe not. But for sure they need 233, 335, and 383. Put them in Iowa. Put them in Iowa ASAP. Those should be coming next couple days. What else? What else? Any other states y'all want to look at? Any other states that y'all want to look up? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Any other state y'all want to look up? Florida. What you want to see in Florida? Let's see. Florida. Yeah, so I already have been researching Florida, so I kind of already know what they need. So I'm gonna tell you right now. They need a series in the 5-digit. Series in the 5-digit. It's only is it 7 of them? Series in the 5-digit. That's what Florida need. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's what Florida need, but with the 5 digits, of course, the turnaround time is usually a little longer. So we're gonna look into the these 3 digits real quick. Just take a look into them. So you got. So they played that. Okay, so just based off of this, I see they gonna need 70. They're gonna need a 70 off that 90. I know that for sure. So I would look for like this where y'all relative books will come in at. And you would need you would need your relative book so that you can. Oh yeah, I see they just had a 70 right there. So let me look at something else. The 59. See, I ain't looking at like these 22, the 50 and the 20, all them three run together. So I know that. And that's why you see them all bunched up right there together, because they all roll with each other. So you got 17. So that's 17. So 78, 48. So 48 right there. So they definitely need a 78 off of that 17. And let me see. So yeah, I would look for 78, and then off that 28, let me see. They need 44 and 88. Let's see. When the last time? Okay, so they need 78. So let's do some research and see when the last time. Let's look at they do a pairs analysis and try to see. Do a pairs analysis for Florida. Why is this thing acting funky? Acting a fool. Okay, there we go. Florida. Where you at, boy? Where you at, boy? Ooh-wee. So they need 66 extremely bad. They ain't had a 66 pair in 113 drawings. So let's go back and look at Florida. Hold up. So, okay. Boom. 56. They had 56 twice. 56 definitely brings 66. So, hold up. Yeah. So, with that being said, we need to be on the lookout for that 66. So let's see. Like I said earlier, I like to play the most overdue, and so by that 66 being very overdue, and they pulled two numbers that bring that 66, and it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 draws already. It's definitely ready to pop. So with that being said, look in the books and let's backtrack on these numbers. Let's see. 228, 282, 822. Okay. 771. 717. 777. 095 590 950 905. Okay. 250 Okay, 686. Write that down. 686. That's a relative of 520. And we already established that we need a 66. So 686. Write that down so we can research it. 502. Yeah. 686. Okay. 228. 282. I'm just researching the numbers that recently failed. Just trying to look in the past so we could be able to look in the future. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing. Of course, y'all don't got these books, so y'all not gonna be able to do this. But this is why you need the books. You know, go to the store. They like $2 to $5 a book. You know what I'm saying? Get the relative books. They like gold when it comes to lottery. You know what I'm saying? And I'll show y'all a picture of the ones that I recommend that you use. And 590. I'm just looking for another number to look up before I jump back on the screen. Okay. So far, I only found that one relative for one of those numbers that just recently failed. 095. Yeah, I already said 866, so yeah, that's in another relative book as a relative, so 766. Write that down. 766. 950. 905. So far we got 766 and 866. So far. 052 250 696. Write that down. 696. 520 502. Okay. 228 282. Okay. Okay. 177. 771. 717. Okay. So, for Florida, you got seven six six 866. Did I say 696? Oh, okay. Yeah, you jotted. I see it. I see you put it down there. Okay. Yeah. So then 696. So then let's search those numbers in Florida. Let's do some research. Use the search engine because that's what it's for. That's what it's for, and that's how it's used. You dig? So, pick 3, Florida. Okay. Okay. 669.
Make your kitchen the coziest place this season with 50% off select Christmas decor at Hobby Lobby. Browse festive towels.
December of 22. Last time it fell. Okay, the most overdue is 9. No. Is 669. Write it down that way. 669. Of course, play it always, but go harder on that way. No, you gonna play all 3 ways. See, numbers like this, they only come 3 ways. You gonna play it all 3 ways. 669, 696, and 966. But my strategy is I play it all 3 ways, but whichever way is that it hasn't been out the longest, which in this case is 669. It haven't been out that way since 2021. So I would go a little harder on it that way. Like play it all 3 ways straight. 25 cents each on BetAnySports. You know what I'm saying? And then let's see. Let's look and see, do we got any historical dates for around October the 13th? I see October 22nd. That's not too far from today, but I like for it to be a little closer. But, you know, at the end of the day, October 1st. So, yeah, that don't really stop me from playing it. But, yeah, it got a couple of October dates. But, yeah, for sure, it haven't been out since 2022. And it's damn near a year. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Plus, we already established that a relative already fell. So let's look up the other one. 7. Okay. So yeah, that just fell in August. Don't mean it won't come right back. It happens all the time. But again, I like to play long overdue stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it got a higher probability of falling because it haven't came. You see what I'm saying? It's all about the probability. It's just numbers. You know what I'm saying? And so you like, your common sense tell you like what's more likely to happen. See, boom, October 15th. See, that number got a history date that's very close to today's date. So you definitely want to put that, put that down as a number that you gonna play. And again, it's a relative, and relatives is always strong. So the furthest overdue way is 676. So you want to play that number. You want to play it all 3 ways, but you want to play a little extra on 676. So then let's do some research on 866. See, that ain't failed since January. So with that being said, it's long overdue because I mean it ain't failed all year, pretty much. So the longest overdue way is 866. It ain't felt that way since 2022. So again, you're gonna play all three ways, but you're gonna go harder on the way that it haven't been out the furthest. And in this case, it's 866. So you look up the dates, see it got an October 19th. That ain't too far. It got an October 12th. That's yesterday, you feel me? So that, great indication. Because this is all based off of history. And it got a 19th. So yeah, it got a lot of history for October. So yeah, you put all three of them plays in. You know what I'm saying? Put extra yeast on that 669. Because it ain't came out that way since 2022. You know what I'm saying? So there you go, Florida. You got 669, 676, and 866. You know what I'm saying? Get that bread. Because more than likely, they finna pop. Like, of course, I can't tell you when because I don't control the numbers. But it's highly likely that it's about to come in the next couple of days. Why? Because that 66 pair is extremely overdue. Plus, the relative numbers to those numbers have already fallen. So it's highly likely that they finna come. I mean, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's real simple. People be overcomplicating this, doing tic-tac-toe grids, and, I gotta do this rundown and all that. No, you don't need all that. All you need is this historical data. And to sit down and backtrack and do research. You know what I'm saying? You need this data. You need this data, and you need some relative books. Oh yeah, I said I'm gonna show y'all which relative books that I like. I'm gonna show you. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Let me see. Let's see. So, this one right here, it's a beast. They got this in the store. It's like $2. This one right here. Billy Bean, Red Book Relative. This is a tool that you need if you're going to be playing the lottery. This book right here. You need this if you're going to be playing the lottery. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you need that. Go get that. They got them just about every store where they got a lottery machine. You probably see that. You probably see that book laying around somewhere close by the register. You know what I'm saying? You need that book. Billy Bean Red Book Relative. You need that. Let me see. What's another? Let me see. me see. What's another good one? I like Three Wise Men, but I don't know if that's a relative book, but they got a lot of good books though, like dream books. Red Devil, Three Wise Men, Billy Bean. Any book from those, usually good books, but I don't see like another relative book. At the end of the day, um, you know, I can email you relative book, and cause I don't know how to find the other ones, cause I don't really know the name. I try to type in relative, but obviously they not showing up. Let me see. So yeah, recap. We got Cali 311. You gonna play it all three ways. You got Iowa. You got 233, 335, and 383. You gonna play it all three ways, but you gonna go harder those ways. 233, 335, 383, Iowa. Possibly triple three. Possibly triple three. Because they just got a triple. And triples usually fall back to back within a week. So you might want to put that triple three in Iowa. Or to cover your butt, you might want to put all the triples. It costs you $250 to drop all the triples in Iowa. Cost you $250, 25 cents each. It's 10 of them. So you got Florida 669, 676, and 866. You're gonna play all three ways, but go harder on those ways. 669, 676, and 866. Play those all three ways, but put a little extra that way. And if you see another relative book in the store, I don't know, pick it up. Like I said, most of these books they be $2 to $5. But they gonna help you win a lot. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple. They really work. Because the numbers only can do what they can do. They only go 0 to 9. They don't do nothing else. They retarded. You know what I'm saying? They don't do nothing but the same stuff over and over.
Lost Michigan Medicaid? Where can we find a low-cost health plan?
What about a plan that covers doctor visits?
Emergency care?
So,
Enroll today for coverage starting next month.
Mississippi, Missouri. So is it anything else that I need to look at for y'all? Any other state y'all want to go over? Or y'all about to go to bed? Let me know. Let me know what we doing. Oh yeah, what else I had called out? I had said Florida need 5-digit series. Where we at? I told y'all I want y'all homework to be Tennessee. Y'all look up Tennessee and see, do it need a series in the 4 digit. And where we at? Oh, Tri-States. Tri-States need a series in the 4 digit. Tri-State is Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont. They all share the lottery. Unfortunately, they share the lottery within those 3 states. They all share the same lottery numbers. So, yeah, I already had looked them up because I've been playing it already. They need a series in the 4 digits, so you can write that down. That's a play that you could be looking forward to getting, because they need that. What else? Illinois needs a series in the 4 digit. Illinois, they need a series in the 4 digit. I already had looked that up. They need a series in the 4 digit. That's another freebie for you. You know what I'm saying? Grab that. Take that. Take that. I'm gonna jump on here tomorrow, show y'all another way how to track numbers down in different states. But for now, this just about concludes things that your grandma didn't teach you about the lottery, cause you know y'all ain't telling me what else to put, so, or what else to look up. So I'm about to end this, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.